Hello and welcome back to episode 9 of the Godot multiplayer series. This episode we will be covering how to make a character select menu for the game so we can have each player, when they connect, select a different player that they would like to choose. So let's go into that. First thing we're going to do is we've got this character select menu here with these 4 buttons to select each character. I'm just going to hide that again. Now I'm going to go make a script. New script. Place this in the scripts folder. Cool. And we are good to go. We are just going to have the ready function. This is going to be a stupid simple script. So as you can see back here, all of these have scene unique names. So we are going to go and just do this. %girl1.press.connect, and this is going to be of type func, empty, colon. I'm going to press enter, and then we are going to go network manager, which I'm going to actually get up here on ready. So at on ready var network manager, type network manager is gonna be equal to get node network manager. So back down here, network manager dot underscore request spawn helper, and I'm just gonna pass in the path to the characters. So we've got all our characters in these scenes, objects, and here we've got all our characters: girl 1, girl 2, guy 1, guy 2. I'm going to copy the path, go in here and paste it, and boom. And then I am just going to hide this menu. Easy peasy. Now I'm going to copy this, girl 2, and we are going to do girl 2 there, guy 1. It's going to be guy 1, guy 2. It's going to be guy 2. Okay, very simple. Not a super professional character select menu, but here we are. Really simple. Now we got to go into our character body script, and I am going to go and get rid of this network manager. We don't need that anymore. We are going to do another export. I'm going to actually move the exports away from the onreadies. At export var camera. So each player is going to spawn their own camera. So we're going to have a packed scene for our camera. Okay, now in our ready function, we are going to go if network object. We'll check if this is valid. So is instance valid of our network object. So if it's valid, then what we're going to do is go and say network object dot on network ready, and we're going to connect a function to it. And we're just going to make this function down here, function on network ready. So this is like the start function for, or the ready function for the network. So I'm just going to pass for now and paste this in here. Now what are we going to do? I'm just going to print that this network is ready. There we go, just to test. And so we'll say if not network object dot is owner, we're gonna want to return because we don't want to continue. We're not the owner, and spawn the camera. Okay, now I'm just gonna print spawning camera, and then my camera is equal to camera dot instantiate. Oh, I didn't make a variable for my camera. Var my type camera 3D. There we go. Got that. And we're gonna add this as a child. So add child my camera. Now we are going to have this only check if you are the owner calling this set movement. So we'll go if, all right, I got rid of the network manager. Whoops. At on ready var network manager type network manager will be equal to get node network manager. Woohoo. So if network manager dot multiplayer dot get remote sender ID. Okay, so if the remote sender ID is equal to network object dot owner ID, so if it's not actually, I'm just gonna return. That way, this can only be called by owner. Otherwise, we'll just return right out of it. Now I'm gonna go into the input function. I'm still gonna have this just so that it doesn't spam the network. Now I'm also gonna check here, or so if we don't have the instance of the camera valid, we're also gonna return. So if not is instance valid of my camera. If that's not valid, we'll still return. We don't need to have this camera variable here anymore since we got it directly. So we'll change these to my camera. And there we go. So we should be able to spawn our players and they'll spawn their own cameras that'll only follow them. So let's build this and test it out. Oh, right. I should delete the character from the scene as well. We don't need you anymore. Haha. Got this lovely gray screen. Now I'm going to press host. And it didn't work. And I know why. We've forgotten our connection menu. So we have on connected to server and here. And we are just going to do on ready up here. On ready var character select menu. New will be of type control. We'll set this equal to get node root node BD, UI, and then character select menu. There we go. And so then here we'll just go character select menu dot show. Okay, now let's build and run. Host, select a character, and then it didn't work. Why didn't it work? In the previous episode where I was teaching you to spawn objects, I completely forgot to send this stuff over. Wow, that was a complete blank. Whoops. Let's try this again. I knew I was going to screw something up in that episode because I was waiting for this one to test everything. Oh, right. Things go in reverse order. So this is going to... I have to move this network object get parent. I got to change this from on ready since this is the parent. So we'll say network object is equal to get parent as network object. Let's try this again. I also need to drag the camera into these scenes. Cursor dot is empty here. I'll drag in the cursor dot and the camera that I've made. And we got to do this on each of these scenes. So save that. Girl 1's done. Okay, you will sometimes get this error, invalid custom type UID. Just open anyway, and then add the camera and cursor dot here. And we'll change this to call local. We'll say here, if not network manager dot is server. So if it's not this, then we'll run all of this, and then we'll do that. This is a bit of like bug fixing episode where it's all the rubber meets the road. I made a mistake. We got to attach the network object script here to these. I forgot about that. I am totally sorry. Save these. Wow, this episode I've forgotten a lot. My apologies. Girl 1, network manager there. Okay, girl 2, network manager there, correct. Okay, now that we fixed all of those things, let's try again. Okay, I'm gonna host, click this, and we have her appearing. And then I'm gonna connect, and I'm gonna pick her, and there we go. We've got spawning done. Sorry for all the issues. They're bound to happen, I guess, in a series like this. But I hope you can get it working for you. Thanks for watching. The next episode, I am going to teach you how to split the code between the server and the clients so that they don't have to share the same network manager file if you want specific net code for the server, like validators and stuff. And so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Thanks, guys. Bye.